All right, I am live. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday on August woohoo 7th, 2022. I cannot believe we're on the 7th day of August already. Happy Sunday to everybody. I believe we are still, yes, it's just about 9:52 p.m. I am a little late. That's Eastern time. Just going to go and make sure I am streaming where I want to be streaming. And then I'm going to get ready to dive into our topic for tonight. After all, it is an exciting topic. Get ready to dive into our topic for tonight. After all, lay that down. All right. So those of you who might be watching on YouTube, go ahead and click that like button by the thumbs up and share it out. And if you need to put the reminder on when I do go live, I'd appreciate that. And then I'm going to hop over to my business page because I'm on there tonight, kicking in. Okay, give me a sec. Just want to make sure I am where I need to be streaming, and then we're going to dive right in. All right. So those who are here on my business page, Holistic Fitness business page, please go ahead and let me know. Say hi. I'm going to put a little hello there myself. Hello, everyone. Share this out. And I'm going to land on my personal page, where most of the time there's a lot of interaction going on there, which is why I land there. So give me a moment to shift gears. All right. All right. Trying to find me. All right. All right, so hello to Robin. Hello, good evening to Robin that's popping in. All right, so here's what's going to happen for tonight, guys. For those of you who are watching, whether you're watching on YouTube, my business page, or my personal Facebook page, quick intro. Reverend Joanne Injubari Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and also the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. I'm a little later than I said I was going to be, but that's okay. I'm here after all. So how this is going to flow for tonight, I'm going to read each zodiac sign. I'm going to do 3 cards for each sign, which means you'll have up to 9 cards to work with. This is associated to your moon, sun, and rising. Now, if you want to go all out and connect your other planets to this too, feel free to do just that if that's what you want to do. So it doesn't have to be just strictly, if I do Aries, it doesn't have to just be related to the sun, moon, and rising. You can go and look at Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, wherever you have Aries on your chart. If you want to reflect these cards to that, feel free to do just that. What I would love to know, and I want to remind you to do, is that each card has a specific color on it. And when you work on that color, that is where the healing comes into play. So remind yourself. So if you do have 3 different signs relating to sun, moon, and rising, know that you're going to have up to 9 cards to work with, and perhaps hopefully get to work with a variety of the chakras as well. And let's just say hypothetically you have 3 chakras that's connected to your cards. It's really important to make sure you work on those 3 chakras. So this way here, during this energy, during this week where we have the Lion's Gate activation taking place tomorrow, which is Monday, and towards the middle of the week, right on the 11th of August, which falls on the 11th, which is a master number day, which is a real powerful day. We have this full moon in Aquarius. So there's a lot of energy that's going to be taking place. And if you do work on these specific chakras, you get to clear the energy so the energy can flow easily. And then you can get to experience the joy, the excitement that this activation is going to help you with. Now, this is definitely a week of movement. This is definitely a week of flowing. This is not a week to just sort of lay back and be still. This energy is going to nudge you to get moving, to whether it means moving furniture out of the way, getting rid of clutter that's clogging out your corners, whatever it might be. This is the week to do this. This is the energy. By us moving things around, by us moving furniture around, by us moving clothing out the closets, out the drawers, out your car, wherever you have things that you're no longer using, this is the week that's going to help activate the new energy that's coming in and will help to accelerate your career, your health, and all of your relationships, whether it be your personal relationships of marriage and friendships or your career. So this is a very powerful week, but you have to be willing to do the work. If you're going to just sit back and sort of lounge around this week and not really move everything around, this energy may cause a lot of stagnation in your system, which is not going to feel really good. That could very well show up as physical symptoms, which could be related to arthritis. It could be related to headaches. It could be related to illness and disease for that matter. So please take note of what's going on with your body. If you are experiencing any physical symptoms going on right now, my suggestion would be start asking yourself, what do you need to shift in your life? And pay attention to what your body is trying to tell you. Now, of course, by all means, lean towards caution. So if any of the physical symptoms linger on for longer than the 7-day period of this activation, by all means, go get yourself checked out, just to wean out the possibility of anything being of danger. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm going to start off with Aries, and I'm going to work my way right down to Pisces. Hang in there. If you want to grab a pen and paper so you can jot down the colors that show up for your cards, the affirmations, and also the numbers, go ahead and do so, or you can come back later on and re-watch this and see what flows for you this week. As I said, this is a very powerful week. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards for Aries. We're going to start there. So when we talk about Aries energy, guys, Aries, this is all about how this Lion's affirmation, this Lion's Gate activation and this full moon are really going to navigate and push you to change something massively. There's massive change that's going to come in for you this week. But please, 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 get things flowing. Do not expect yourself just to sit still. Take on the nudge. Start to recognize why you're feeling restless, why you're feeling frustrated, why you're feeling annoyed. Because if those things are showing up for you, that's, I like to say, the universe's way of nudging you because there's something that needs to change. The very first card is about listening and being truthful to yourself. Start to pay attention to what's coming in. Start to pay attention to the people around you. Truthful. Start speaking the truth rather than sugarcoating whatever it is that's going on in your life right now. It's really important to be truthful. Number 3, when we talk about that 3 energy, it is associated with the Mercury energy. And we talk about Mercury right now, if I'm not mistaken, Mercury happens to be in Virgo right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just take a double check on that one, because I know Mercury had moved, but let me just check. So hang in there a minute as I go through this. Just want to make sure I have everything where it needs to be. My placements for that matter. Where is Mercury right now? Yes, Mercury happens to be in Virgo energy right now. So we talk about that Mercury is about communication. So pay attention. Pay attention to that. Just want to hold that space open so if I need to get back to it, I can. All right, back to my page. So Mercury is associated with Virgo right now, which is about organizing, scheduling time to get things going, scheduling time to have a conversation. That 3 energy is also about communicating. So there's something you might need to say. And because this Lion's Gate activation may very well be nudging you to say something. What do you need to say and who do you need to say it to? Solar plex energy. So now if there is something that you need to say, you may be feeling, excuse me, and experiencing some stomach disorder, where your stomach might be feeling a little queasy, or you may be feeling indigestion or digestion issues, because when we talk about solar plex energy, that's the belly. So if you are worrying, if you're feeling a little anxious right now, you might very well be feeling issues in your belly. So my suggestion again, pay attention to what your body is trying to tell you. And if you are experiencing worry and doubt and overwhelmness, the best thing I can say for you for right now is to breathe. Breathe, 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 and remember to have those conversations. So that's your first card. Second card, interesting enough, is also 21, which is also a 3 energy, which means there's lots of 3s going on here for you, Aries. This is about communication. This is a week where you're going to experience a rebirth. Lionsgate activation, along with this full moon in Aquarius, is actually going to help you have a rebirth. There's something changing for you this very week. So pay attention. The pink energy is about being kind to yourself while you go through this change, whatever that change might be for you. And it could feel overwhelming, but pay attention and be ready. Be ready to express, be ready to learn something about yourself this week is what I just heard as well. So pay attention. That 3 again, like we said, that Mercury Virgo energy is about organizing and scheduling. Organizing and scheduling. This is also a big week for you to do some health and fitness into your regimen as well, that rebirth. So you Aries out there, this might be a really great week to start that new regimen. So pay attention to that. Leading us right to the number 6, which is interesting because when we think about these two cards, 3, 3 equals 6. So this is a week for healing. This is a week for healing. You might be very well listening to your body. Your body might actually be saying to you, hey, I need some health, fitness, and wellness. You need to start scheduling that in. After all, this is your rebirth. This Lions Gate activation may be activating your need to moving your body more. So pay attention. That 6 energy is also associated with your home and family. So we talk about family, connecting, having a conversation with them as well. So that's Leo's energy. Pay attention. Lots of stuff coming up for you guys. This is a week of change. Massive change with your body. We speak of your body. It's your shelter and also the body, mind, and spirit. So pay attention. Moving into Taurus. So Taurus, this week is about your foundation and massive change coming in your foundation. You're looking, this is going to be the week that you're going to perhaps start to see that balance. You're going to start to see your structure. Now we talk about you Taurus out there. This is a big time for you guys because there's a lot of energy in your sign. Lots of energy. You have you have the North Node, you have Mars, and you also have Uranus. So there's a lot of energy in your sign this week with this Lionsgate activation that's going to activate very quickly. The Uranus energy is about your spiritual awakening. This is about, I like to call it your midlife crisis, but you are being awakened this week. The Mars energy is about taking action. And the North Node is what you're here to do, your purpose. So your foundation, what is changing in your foundation this week? What do you need to let go of? The full moon's energy is about letting go. So this is a powerful week for Taurus, building your foundation. All right, so here we have it, Taurus. Interesting cards for Taurus. 2 of the cards showed up in Aries, and now they're here in Taurus. So very first card is healing. So this is going to be a healing week for you because, again, remember, you do have the Uranus, Mars, and North Node in your sign. So this activation is very well going to heal your foundation, which is your mind, body, and spirit. Again, be kind to yourself. Show grace to yourself. Show grace to yourself. And recognize that anybody you know that has that Taurus energy, show grace to them as well. So that's the first card. Second card. There may very well be a shift in your career this week. You may get that nudge. You may suddenly experience or receive notice that there's going to be a change in your career. That 7 energy is about balance, bringing more balance into your life, bringing more balance into your schedule. Third eye energy. This is about what you want to focus on. This is what you've been focusing on as well. So pay attention to that. There's a career change coming in this week for you, Taurus. So when we think about Taurus energy, it's about the physical material possessions. What are you holding on to that perhaps it's time to let go of? And that could very well be that career. Third card is about listening and speaking your truth. So this could be the time to have that conversation, speaking your truth, where if you've outgrown a career, you've outgrown a job, it's time to have that conversation this week. So this activation may very well be leading you right to that. The solar plex energy is about trusting and also about honing in on your worth. Honing in on your worth is what I just heard. That 3 energy is about listening and speaking. Associated with that Mercury energy, which is about scheduling the time. Look at your calendar. See what day this week you want to have that conversation with whomever it is you need to have a conversation with. Love that for Taurus. Geminis, this is a week for communication. What do you need to communicate? Who do you need to communicate with? Is it with self? Is it with somebody else? Let's see what cards show up for you. Let's shuffle these bad boys up. All right. All right, so Geminis, for you, 2 of your cards are in reverse. One's upright. Make a note, Geminis, you have a complimentary 15-minute Reiki treatment coming your way. Please go ahead and redeem the complimentary Reiki treatment. I'm going to put this in the comments. I think I can. For Geminis, for all Geminis, just putting that in the comments. 15-minute complimentary session, just writing it out. You must redeem it, though. Otherwise, if you don't redeem it, you don't get it. All right, 1 second. Please redeem your 15-minute complimentary session within the next 24 hours. So if you get to watch this sometime tomorrow, please redeem. You can redeem that session by emailing healingwithin76@gmail.com. Please put in the memo that it's the 15-minute Reiki treatment so I know what it's for. Your first card is about self-love, which is in reverse. So therefore, when we talk about that 3 energy for this week, it really is about how you talk to yourself, how you are speaking to yourself. This is a week to bring in more self-love, more love. Grounding your energy, get yourself out into nature. 7 and 3 is your soul's purpose. This is about how you want to be recognized, how you see yourself as being successful, how you see what you've achieved up until now, and start loving on yourself. Remember the cards in reverse, though. So pay attention, that 10 energy, which is associated with Capricorn right now. There's a lot of work being done with Capricorn, with Pluto. So you may be experiencing that energy at this point. See how you need to spend more time loving you. Second card is also in reverse, which is about being fearless. This week it's important for you to be fearless. This week it's important for you to communicate. Get your word out there. Don't be afraid to express yourself. 7 and 8 is 6, which is about healing and nurturing yourself. This is also the sacral energy. So this is about healing from something that you judge yourself about, or you felt like you've been judged, which is that self-love part. So if you've ever experienced being judged or bullied, this is an opportunity to heal from that. Heal from that. That 6 is healing, nurturing. That 6 is associated with Virgo, which again, right back into that Mercury energy, which is your ruling sign, believe it or not. So really spend some time in healing whatever childhood wounds you're carrying from being either judged or bullied, whatever it may be, and really start loving on yourself. Having that Reiki treatment would definitely benefit healing the inner child wounds. So that is Gemini energy. All right, Cancer. So you Cancers out there, this is about your relationships, your partners, your contracts, your home, your family, your marriage. So what's in store? How is the Lionsgate activation? What is it going to activate for you this week? In your relationships, in your partnerships. Let's see what's in store. Interesting set of cards for Cancer. So Cancer, one of your cards in reverse, and let's talk about the very first one, which is about 11. 11 is the Master Healer. So this is your week. The Lionsgate activation could very well be helping you to heal relationships from a higher level. What relationships do you need to heal? How can you see yourself from the higher self, the higher consciousness, coming out of your ego, coming away from your need to have a story? Your chakra here is the crown. So this is really about allowing yourself to see yourself as the highest version of you, so you can begin to heal those relationships. That 11 energy is associated with Aquarius. We talk about Aquarius in the retrograde with Saturn right now, which is really about the structure. Your structure that you're in with your own self, and the structure you're in with others as well. Second card, which is in reverse. It's about higher education. When we talk about higher education here, we're speaking about spiritual wisdom. It's about utilizing your spiritual wisdom and coming out of your ego, which is very much the same as the higher self. You're starting to see yourself in a higher consciousness. You're starting to be able to have conversations with yourself, your subconscious, so you can begin to heal those relationships, those partnerships. 3 and 6 is 9. The 3 is the communication you want to have with the others. That 6 is about the healing while you have the communication. That 9 is about a transformation that takes place during those conversations. But spiritual wisdom, the intellect, the higher vibration conversation, not the ego conversation. It's very important to be kind to yourself, be compassionate, and be also in the space of unconditional love, loving all those around you and creating a healthier relationships and partnerships. Cards in reverse. Third card, which is really aligned with this because we have that 11 energy here, and you are in your second house right now, which is about the relationships, the contracts you do have. Queen and King, with the males and females in your life, with your masculine and feminine energy. This is also tapping into your inner child stuff. So anything that you're experiencing right now, this Lionsgate activation is going to bring all that up to the surface so you can once and for all start to heal and clear it out so you can see yourself in a different light and really let go and put behind you all your childhood traumas that you've experienced so you can have healthier relationships with self and others. This is your time to do this. It's time to step into your confidence and be more empowered and feel stronger in your relationships with all who are involved. That's Cancer energy. Love that. Remember that second energy, that second number is associated with Taurus energy. We think about that Taurus energy. It is about Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. So there's a lot going on in reference to your energy this week. A lot of shifting and a lot of spiritual awakening taking place. When we think about that 9 energy, that is your spiritual wisdom, and perhaps even traveling to do whatever it is you need to do so you can heal. So there's a lot going on between the Sagittarius energy, the Taurus energy, and also your Aquarius energy, which is about the collective and also the humanity and your community. So a lot going on for you, Cancers. That's your relationship, your contracts, and your partnerships that you have. So Lionsgate activation is going to help you activate, and the full moon is going to help you clear things out that no longer serve you. Love it. All right, moving into Leo. So Leo, first house energy, this is your birthday month. This Lionsgate activation is definitely stirring you guys up. I'm sure you guys are feeling quite optimistic and excited about this amazing energy that is coming in. So I'm loving it. Let's see what cards are in store for you guys. Love that. Interesting. Okay, so Leos, interesting set of cards. For you guys, interesting numbers. You have 2 of the 3 master numbers, and you also have a power number. So let's talk about the very first one, number 11. Again, the master healer. Healing your relationships. Let me just get back over to where I was. Healing the relationships. Healing all relationships from a higher level. As you are tapping into your higher self, your higher consciousness. The crown chakra. So this is really about how the Lionsgate activation is going to activate your crown and get you to see yourself from a higher consciousness, helping you to really let go of the ego and move into a space of healing relationships from a higher level, as a master healer would. First card. Second card, very appropriate. As you do begin this healing as a master healer, forgiveness is the highest level of healing. So you are letting go of anything that no longer serves this new version of you. And you are definitely going through a rebirth. And we have 2 crown chakras here. So this is really activating the crown. For those Leos out there, if you are experiencing this activation in your crown this week, be aware that this might also stimulate headaches and migraines because there's a lot of energy going on in your crown. So if that is the case, my suggestion would be, if you can, just allow yourself to apply a cool or warm compress on your forehead. Just allow yourself to allow that energy to come down so the pressure is not overwhelming. Let go of whatever you need to let go of. Remember, this is a major transformation for you, as the Lionsgate activation is definitely activating your higher consciousness and giving you giving you what I like to call a frequency upgrade is what I'm hearing. So pay attention to that. Third card, another master number, 33. As this energy, again, your birthday month, this is about being the master creator. What are you creating during this Lion's activation? After all, it's your activation. What are you creating and what are you letting go of with the full moon in Aquarius, which is your opposite sign? Now, let's talk about health, how this is going to activate your health, being more health conscious, or perhaps there might be something showing up regarding your health, a physical symptom that might need your attention this week. If that is the case, ask it. What is it that you need to do so you can create a healthier body? That sacral energy is all about tapping into your inner womb and really, really healing from whatever it is you need to heal from this week. It's a very powerful week for you, Leos. So pay attention as the master creator you are, as the master healer you are, and work from healing from the highest vibration possible, and be open to this Lion's activation, helping you to activate a higher vibration, higher frequency. That's what's going to happen for you this week. And anytime we have this much energy going on in our system, it can very well create a lot of physical symptoms to show up because the energy is trying to move through very quickly. And sometimes it's so quickly that it causes a lot of stagnation in our chakras. So be aware of that. Pay attention. Rest when you need to rest this week, Leos. Love that. Virgos, this is your week. This is your entire season to really start letting go. Tie up the loose ends where you need to tie up loose ends. Pack those boxes. Get rid of your clutter. After all, you're Virgos. You like organization. So if you are sitting in clutter right now, that does not do really well for your mind, body, and spirit. So let's see what cards you need to work on this week so you can move into that spiritual awakening. You can really be more attuned to a dream state, and also paying attention to when you are daydreaming, because there's a lot of information that's coming in from there. So pay attention. Do yourself a favor and minimize the amount of TV watching this week, only because this Lion's Gate activation could be a little overwhelming, and the additional stimulation that you might be getting from watching TV or reading the newspaper could be a little much for you this week. So refrain from that activity if possible. All right, so Virgos, for you, all three cards are bright. Two of them are in your sacral energy. So you might want to be working on sacral this week. Your first card is about being in the higher self, being the master healer. You are healing the relationship with yourself, and there's a relationship or relationships that you will be working on this week. After all, you're tying up loose ends. So any place where you feel that the relationships are not up to par, this could be a really great time to really verbalize and have a conversation from your higher self. And you can actually have conversation from your subconsciousness to connect with the other person's subconsciousness as well, and never even have to talk to them face to face, just to clear the energy. This is about how you tap into your higher self. It's amazing when we can learn how to connect with someone from the spiritual level and have conversations without actually having a conversation from the egotistical level. So pay attention to that. What do you need to say to somebody so you can heal that relationship? That 11 energy is associated with Aquarius, which is this full moon that's coming in. And when we talk about that, it's also your community and your collective energy and being humane as well. So pay attention. 7 and 8 is 6. This is definitely a week for you to heal. This is a week for you to be fearless. This is a week to let go of judgment, shame, guilt, or blame that you carry for self or others. That 6 energy, right aligned with your Virgo. It's right along with Virgo and right where Virgo is in Mercury. So communication is a key thing for you guys this week. So really allow yourself to have the conversations you need to have. That 6 energy is associated with home and family and healing. Third card, partnerships. Number 2, partnerships, relationships, contracts. Queen and King, masculine and feminine energy. Taking action but also receiving support at the same time. Step into your confidence this week. That 2 energy is associated with Taurus, which is your physical material possessions and your relationships as well. Remember that Taurus, lots of big plays going on with Taurus. Mars, Uranus, and North Node. So you have a lot going on this week. This Lion's Gate activation is going to activate your abilities in reference to your spiritual awakening, your abilities of taking action, your ability to heal, your ability to be fearless. Do the work. Work on that sacral energy and tap into your crown. So by the time this energy is all done this week, you're going to be a different version of who you are. So you can tie up the loose ends and get ready for your birthday month. All right, that was Virgo. That was powerful. All right, we're moving into Libra. So Libra, this is your week to connect with your community. Perhaps you are picking up collective energy as well. Be aware of what your energy and what someone else's energy. In fact, if you need to learn how to do muscle testing so you can determine the energy you're carrying, if it's yours or someone else's. When we think about that 11 energy, it's also about community. Get into community. This could be a perfect opportunity for you to connect with your friends and socialize. See what's showing up. All right. So here we have it. All right. So out of your 3 cards, in your cards too, it seems to be that 11 and 33 is popping up in a lot of signs this week. This is the first time these cards are really popping up. They're very strong. So for you Libras, this is about being the master creator. You're the creator. How are you creating a healthy body? How are you creating a healthy mind? How are you creating a healthy spirit? That's what that's about. Work on that sacral energy. Clear out what doesn't serve your sacral. If you're holding on to things that might have been influenced from your childhood, this is the time to do the healing. This is the time to let go of that. That 3-3 carries the energy of 6. So this is about scheduling. Scheduling the health appointments if need be, scheduling your gym appointments if need be, scheduling your food appointments if need be, finding the balance with all that. For that matter, when you're scheduling all that, you might want to schedule it with a friend. Second card, spiritual guidance. This is your week where you may gain some spiritual guidance. Quiet yourself down so you can hear the guidance. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 is right aligned with your actual energy. So it is about justifying. It's about finding the balance within yourself, finding the balance with your contracts. What are you married to? What principles, habits, programmings are you married to that perhaps it's time to let it go? Heart chakra is here. So this is about working with your spirit guides so you can lighten your heart so you can feel lighter as well. So pay attention to that. See what spirit has to offer you this week, especially during the Lionsgate activation. Spend some time in meditation. Sit quietly and meditate and see what shows up. Third card, as you are meditating, you can connect on a higher level and connect with your higher self. See yourself as the higher version of you. That 11 energy associated with the full moon that's coming in this week in Aquarius. So again, spending time in your community in regards to healing and nurturing yourself. Connect. Crown chakra, meditation, wisdom, spiritual wisdom, psychic abilities that might very well be showing up for you this week. Love that for Libra. All right, we're moving into Scorpio. So Scorpio this week is all about your soul's purpose, your achievements, your success. How do you see yourself in that light? How do you see yourself regarding success, achievement, fame, your soul's purpose? Let's see what cards you need for this week. All right. Interesting sets of cards for Scorpio. So 2 of your cards associated with your throat chakra, you have 1 card in reverse. So let's talk about the first one. So there is a change coming in this week. So perhaps you may see yourself in a dim light when it comes to your success, your fame, and your achievements. You might actually be changing that this week. You might actually start to appreciate and respect yourself for all the things that you've done in your lifetime, how you communicate, and perhaps you might even start to talk about it. You may even start to hear others talk about it as well. There's definitely a change coming in. That 5 energy is associated with Leo, which is about learning to express, learning to be creative, changing things, and finding the freedom while you do all that. Learning to listen and be open to receiving compliments about how you do your work, how well you've done your work, how you've achieved different things. This could be a remarkable week for awards for you as well. So pay attention to that. Second one, in reverse, which is interesting, that 22. What are you building this week? What are you building this week? In your home, what are you building? Now, when we talk about domestic harmony, yes, first thing we think of is the home, but it could also be your workplace as well. How do you want to build What do you want to build in your workplace? What do you want to build in your home? You are the master builder. After all, change is coming in and you get to build it. This is all about soul's purpose. This is about how you want to see your soul's purpose, your career going forward. Cards in reverse, though. So that's a biggie, something to focus on. Third card is a rebirth. So this is going to be a rebirth week. This is going to be a transformational week because you are doing the work. You are changing things up, and your work is going to start to look very different. 2 and 1 is that 3 energy. So there's conversations, there's expressions, there's meetups, there's brainstorming, there's websites, there's a whole lot of stuff going there. There's learning, there's listening. Be compassionate, be kind, and be graceful to yourself this week as you go through this rebirth. And your career is going to be going through this rebirth as well. Love that for Scorpios. All right, moving into our Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you're actually in your very familiar place, 9th house, which is about your spiritual wisdom. So this could be a really powerful week for you to take on some workshops, learning about a webinar, whatever it is, knowledge. You may also be doing some traveling to do that as well. The Lionsgate activation may be inspiring you to take on some new courses for that matter, or teach some new courses as well. Let's see what's in your cards for this week. Love this. All right, so Sagittarius, out of your 3 cards, 2 of them are in reverse, one's in the upright position. Let's see what we have going on. So your very first card is about financial abundance. So perhaps you might be traveling this week, and that traveling is going to endorse some financial abundance for you. 1 and 7 is about 8. So we talk about that 8 energy. It is associated with Scorpio, which is ruled by Pluto. How is Pluto helping you to see and focus on more financial abundance? How is Pluto helping you to see more financial abundance? Pluto is all about destroying the old ways of seeing and focusing on things. So maybe you're going to start seeing financial abundance in a different light. That 8 energy is really about letting it go and also recognizing what you've achieved as well. So there may be some traveling to where you have to go. Second card's in reverse, which is about being powerful this week. Also associated with that 8 energy, but that 4 is your foundation. So perhaps you are in a process of remodeling your foundation, whether it's your work that you're remodeling, your body you're remodeling, or combination of both. But it's very well associated with that 8th house. So you're letting go of something so you can bring in something. The solar plex energy is about trusting, having faith that whatever it is you are letting go of and working on, you are definitely bringing it in. Financial abundance is coming in. Recognize how powerful your thoughts are. That's really important to remember, because whatever it is you are thinking, you are creating. So if you are thinking something that's not in line with what it is you want to create, let that go. That's that 8 energy of letting go. Make space so you can transform. Cards in reverse. Third card is about the manifestation. So again, we're back into that mindset. Again, whatever it is you are focused on is what you're going to manifest. So your cards in reverse, it means you're not manifesting things you really desire because you're not focused on what you desire. You're focused on what you don't have. It's time to change that. That 10 energy is associated again, as we were talking about the Scorpio energy. That 10 is that Capricorn, which is in retrograde in Pluto, which is the ruler of Scorpio energy, and also your soul's purpose. So there's a major change coming in. You need to start focusing on what you would like that to look like, and remember that you are the co-creator of it. So whatever you see it as is going to be something better. Okay, know that there's a new beginning coming in. Crown chakra. So this is really about connecting to your higher self and seeing yourself as this new version of who you are. So start to travel into seeing yourself as this new version. Spend some time in your spiritual wisdom and even perhaps in meditation so you can get your manifestation back on track, because it's in reverse right now. So there's a little resistance and it's not working according to the way you want it to. And you're a great manifester, but you're not focusing in the right direction. You got to bring it back home. All right, so we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you're in your 8th house, which is about what you are letting go. You've been letting go of a lot of stuff since Pluto's been in your sign. Pluto's definitely helping you do this. So let's see how this Lionsgate activation is going to do, what it's going to activate for you, and this full moon that's going to help you become a different version of yourself. Love that first card. Second card. All right. So Capricorns, very first card we got going on is associated, excuse me. Oops. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get my page open. All right, so we have patience. So yes, because Pluto has been in your sign for some time now, in retrograde, it will be going direct on October 4th. Hold on a little longer. Be patient with yourself. And know that whatever's been going on, whatever demolition's been going on internally, know that things are going to start to shift a little bit. You're going to have more balance. You're definitely working on a new foundation. That 4 is about new foundation. The 4 is also about your home, your family. So there's a lot of shifting going on there, but you still have to practice patience because it's not quite done yet. So be patient with yourself. Continuing to let go of the old mindset and allow yourself to move into something new so this transformation can happen. Second card, higher education, which is about higher your spiritual wisdom. Stay in that space of your spiritual wisdom. Do not allow yourself to fall into your ego. Do not be led by your ego. Do not be led by fear, insecurities, doubt, defensiveness. Move out of that and move into the space of knowing that wherever you are right now, you worked a really, really, really long time and hard time to get here, and be compassionate. Show compassion to self. 3 and 6 is your 9. So the 9 energy is letting you know that you are ready for that transformation. It's almost an ending. There's almost a completion coming in. So hang in there just a little longer, and you're going to start to see the benefits of all that you've been working through since Pluto's been in your sign in retrograde. Third card is a karmic completion, but remember it's also in reverse as the second card was. So there's a little resistance. You're starting to doubt. You're starting to worry. You're starting to be afraid. You're fearing things. Do not be afraid. Recognize that you have a karmic completion coming. As soon as Pluto goes direct on October 4th, give and take, 30 days or so, you're going to start to see the benefits of this major transformation that's taking place in your home, with your family, and your mind, body, and spirit. There is definitely new energy coming in. That 1 is associated with Aries. Be mindful that we have Jupiter in Aries, which is all about your spiritual gifts. And we also have Chiron in Aries, which is about your inner child wounds. And you have been experiencing a lot of shifts since Pluto's gone retrograde in your sign. So stay grounded. Get out into nature as much as you can. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. And everything is going to be perfectly aligned for you. But keep in mind, this card's in reverse, so you are resisting. Let go of the resistance. Excuse me. All right, we're moving into Aquarius. So Aquarius, you guys are in your 7th house. And this full moon is in your sign. Which means this Lionsgate activation is going to bring balance into your life. Whatever chaos you've been going through up until now, you're going to find yourself having more balance. You're going to be able to justify all that's been going on. And you're going to be creating some new contracts regarding the things you've been married to. So whatever you've been married to, beliefs, habits, programmings, you're going to be clearing all of that out. This full moon is going to help you let go. You're going to start to feel really, really light upon this full moon's energy and being open to this Lionsgate activation. After all, it's definitely your opposite sign. I love this. All right, for you Aquarius, this is an amazing reading. You have 1 card in reverse, which is your new beginning. Your new beginning. There's a little resistance there, only because you're uncertain. You're weary about it, but there's no need to be. Everything is going to fall into place. Everything's going to be perfectly aligned in balance for you. That 10 energy is about your soul's purpose, what you're here to do. Recognizing the new beginning that's going to be showing up as well. Lionsgate activation is going to activate some powerful energy. Allow yourself to see this from your higher consciousness. Know that you have support. This has all been planned out for you already. There's nothing that's going to take place that is not planned. You do not have to worry. Go with the flow. Allow yourself to be with this energy and be open and excited about your new beginning that's going to show up. Because it's going to be powerful. It's going to be amazing. It serves your soul's purpose. It serves your purpose. It serves your career. It serves your success. And it allows you to tap into your masculine energy so you can take the action now. And it's also associated with your relationship with your father. Or any male for that matter. Been talking a lot tonight, so the throat chakra is starting to go. So recognize that this is a really powerful time for you. The Lionsgate activation is activating a brand new beginning for your soul's purpose. This full moon is going to help you let go of anything that no longer brings balance into your life. So enjoy and ready for it. Embrace it. Second card, communication. This is a powerful week for communication. This is a week for you to need to say what you need to say. Be compassionate to yourself. Be kind to yourself. That 1 and 2 is 3. So this is a powerful week to step into that Mercury Virgo energy. Schedule what you need to schedule so you can have conversations. Take the time to listen to spirit and be ready to have a conversation. This is a powerful week. Third card, freedom. As you go through this Lionsgate activation and this full moon that happens to be in your sign, you are going to experience freedom. There is massive change coming in this week and moving forward. Please allow yourself to stay grounded. Whatever it is you need to do to ground your energy, please do it. Because it is going to be an intensive, wild ride, but it's definitely going to all be worth it. At the end of your day, you're going to be extremely excited. Things are going to finally come into balance for you. Freedom, change, and lots of fun coming in for you. So honor this energy and do what you need to do. Do not be afraid. And know that everything is working for you, not against you. That's Aquarius. I love that. Pisces, and why I love it so much is the Aquarius full moon is my sign as well, so I'm super excited about that forecast. All right, so Pisces, you guys are in your 6th house, which is about scheduling your home. When we speak about your home, it's your family, so scheduling time for family, but also scheduling time for your health, fitness, and wellness. Make it a priority. If you don't do that already, this is the week to start doing that. This is a week to nurture your body. This is a week to spend time with family. This is a week to schedule. All right, so here we have Pisces. So for you Pisces, you have 1 card in reverse. You have 2 cards in the throat chakra and 1 third eye. Your very first one, change. Change is coming. When it comes to your 6th energy for this week, 6th house energy for you guys, there's a change coming in regarding how you see your family. There's a change how you see what you're changing in your schedule is what I just heard. There's a major change coming with your schedule this week. So take notice of that. You may have to have conversations about your schedule this week. Go ahead and do that as well. When we talk about the throat chakra, it's not just only about what you're speaking about, but it's also about what you're listening to. Pay attention to your guides. Pay attention to your guides. That 5 energy is associated with Leo, which is about having fun, being creative, being expressive, but recognizing the changes that's coming in this week with your schedule for this week. Second card, also the throat chakra, which is in reverse. This is about domestic harmony. When we talk about domestic harmony, as I said before, that domestic part of it, which is home related, but it's also related to your work and also your body as well. 22 is your master builder. You are building something very differently when it comes to your home, whether it's with your body, whether it's with your actual shelter or in your career as well. Lots of conversation taking place this week. Lots of conversation taking place this week. You may have to schedule that conversation, but go ahead and do so. Do not be afraid of you're building more balance and stability in your foundation. But you might have some resistance with it this week, but do not have resistance. Third card, career change. You Pisces out there, what you're building this week and the changes that are coming in and the Lion's Gate activation and also the full moon in Aquarius is helping you to have a career change. If you are ready for that career change or not, start focusing on it. Know that this energy is going to bring balance into your life, more stability, more time to do things you enjoy doing. Focus on the third eye this week and your throat chakra. I love that. I love that. I love that. So this was a very interesting forecast for all of you out there. And remember how this works is we taking all three of your signs, all three, sun, moon, and rising. And if you really want to get excited out there and really wow, you can apply each of your zodiac signs that's associated with all of your planets and read it out for that too. Amazing fun week with the Lionsgate activation as of tomorrow, which is August 8th. And also on August 11th, which is a master number day, is our full moon in Aquarius. So it is a very powerful, strong week of energy. Please, please, please come back and watch this. Take notes. See what cards showed up in your zodiac signs. And please do the work. Please do the work on those zodiac signs, on your chakras. So if you happen to have the crown, the throat, and the root chakra, work on those chakras so this way here the energy can flow easily through and you can really experience this amazing activation that's coming through for each and every one of us. Remember, our planets are actually helping us to get to where we need to go. And the 5 planets that are in retrograde right now, they're helping us even more so to let go of what we no longer need so we can go where we got to go with a much lighter load. All right, guys, with all that being said, enjoy this amazing week. If you have any questions, feel free to email. The email is scrolling on the bottom. For you Geminis out there, please go ahead and take advantage of your 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. And note that Geminis, that's for your sun, moon, or rising. And any other planet. If you have any other planet in Gemini, so if you happen to have Pluto in Gemini or Mars in Gemini or Jupiter in Gemini or etc., please go ahead and redeem that 15-minute Reiki treatment. This way here, you can move the energy through so you can be aligned to this amazing energy that's coming in. I look forward to coming back next week to share some more highlight with you for the forecast of the week coming. For now, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. I'm super, super excited to be here with you and to serve you the best way I know how, through my soul's purpose of being your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and also the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, which, as you know, I use in every forecast that I work with. All right, guys, bye-bye for now. Until next time, many blessings and enjoy this amazing energy that's coming in.